Hi, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. Today I want to take a look at the 2017 KTM Super Duke GT 1290. So the Super Duke GT 1290. So of course we already have the Super Duke 1290, which is an amazing motorcycle. And then we have the KTM Super Adventure 1290, which is an amazing motorcycle. And if you take those two bikes and you kind of mash them together with a little extra scoop of Super Duke, this is what you would get. And when this bike was first shown to us, I don't know, earlier this year or so, I really didn't spend a lot of time studying it, and I really wasn't all that worked up by it. But now that I've had a chance to learn a little more about this motorcycle, I'm really kind of in love with it. A lot of cool stuff on this motorcycle. First, start out again, the base of the Super Duke 1290. Amazing power, amazing motorcycle. Steel trellis frame, WP inverted front forks, Brembo front brakes, Brembo rear brakes, single-sided swing arm. And then you take some of the sprinklings from the KTM Super Adventure, such as a larger gas tank, the semi-active electronic suspension, electronic cruise control, heated grips, more comfortable seat, detachable side bags, an adjustable front windscreen. Just like that, you can adjust that front windscreen. The cornering lights. So, as you guys know, with many of these modern sport bikes, the headlight has a really distinctive line where the light doesn't shine above that. It's really nice and bright below that. And so sometimes going into a turn, you kind of have a blind spot. So what KTM has done is they've given you these cornering lights, these LEDs. And so depending on how much lean you have, more of these LEDs will light up. Plus the turn signals are built into these also. So you have these cornering lights, plus the turn signals built in there. Have a larger gas tank. I want to say it's close to 6 gallon on this bike. I could be wrong. Don't crucify me if I am. But a little larger gas tank than a regular Super Duke. And then it comes standard with the detachable bags. Excuse me. And I really like these bags. They have a position where you can leave the bag unlocked, so you don't have to have your key to open the bag, but you can open the bag without the key, or you can lock it where it won't open, okay? So, but you can leave it in this position and the bag will open. And so, really nice feature. I dig that. I kind of bugs me when I have to get the key to get into my bags on my bikes. And then also, these bags are very easily removable. So very, very easily removable. So if you want something that you can tour on, plus you want that clean, naked sport bike look, you can certainly get that with this Super Duke GT. It really plugs in easily, so you can see that kind of plugs in there. This kind of, it's really not hard. There it goes. It's really not hard. A little easier when you're not one-handed and trying to shoot a video, but really dig the bags on it. Plenty of room to carry quite a bit of stuff. Got the adjustable front handlebars, so like there's rear handlebars. I don't know why I call them front handlebars, but anyway, the handlebars are adjustable. There's 2 different mounting positions, plus you can flip these mounting brackets, so you get a total of 4 handlebar positions there in the front. This also has a quick shifter on it for the Super Duke GT. And so for upshifting, you can do clutchless, and you don't have to back off the throttle to upshift. So simply you just bump the lever up. And like a lot of bikes with a quick shifter, it's really designed for you to be hard on the throttle. This one, they didn't necessarily design it that way. They redesigned it. You can be kind of medium throttle and still use that quick shifter, and it's very, very smooth. It's a very cool feature. A little different seat pad and texture on the seat cover from the regular Super Duke. A little nicer, I think, a little softer. I don't know if I mentioned or not, but this does have electronic cruise control. Really nice feature. Of course, you've got the really great instrumentation. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but you've got some buttons here to let you navigate this menu. And so we'll kind of put the camera there on that menu. So you've got favorites, drive mode. I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully you can. Sport, street, and range. So you can select the drive mode. That's your power mode, how much power you're going to get. And then dampening. So the electronic suspension, you have comfort, street, and sport on the dampening. And then your load, one person with luggage, two people with luggage. And then MTC and ABS is motorcycle traction control, and then of course anti-lock brakes. So the traction control you can turn on and off. ABS you can turn on and off, and you have an ABS mode. You can put it on off-road and get where you turn off just the rear ABS. Grip heaters, you can control those from the menu. Your settings, you're back to your favorites. Tire pressure monitors, has electronic tire pressure monitors in it. And then back to your general info. Now this particular bike is showing 15 miles on the gauge there. This bike is a demo, so this was a early release model that was sent to us as a demo from KTM. So if you would like to test drive one of these, we would invite you to come by and take a test drive on this bike, assuming that you're an experienced rider and have a motorcycle license and all of that. Fuel gauge, temperature gauge, it'll tell you where your suspension is set. Gear position indicator, your tach, and then your speedometer readout there. Radial master cylinders, the clear reservoirs, smoked reservoirs. I say clear, they're smoked and transparent, I guess, but really cool looking. This bike comes in two colors. This is the gray. There's also one that is kind of a burnt orange or something, where this one is gray. But both great looking bikes. I would have a hard time choosing color on these. They're both very good looking bikes. But well, that's a quick rundown on the Super Duke GT. I'm really in love with this bike. It is comfortable, very fast, handles beautifully. I love the quick shifter and the electronic cruise control, the bags, the windscreen, the larger gas tank, the more comfortable seat. Just a lot to like about this bike. All right, well, that's a look at the 2017 KTM Super Duke 1290 GT. All right, we are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com, by phone at 409-948-4969, and we would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come by and see us in person here at Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.